Welcome to Whispers in the Dark, Volume 2. These are stories of men with men, of lust that keeps you awake, and love that won't let you go. Bodies pressed close in the night, hearts opening where the world can't see. It's erotic, it's romantic. Desire and tenderness tangled together, whispered for those who crave connection in the dark. For mature listeners only. So breathe deep, close your eyes, and let the whispers begin. Continuing the story, Longing in the City, Part 2. 5 years collapsed in a single look, in a single touch across a whiskey glass. Nate thought he could control it, keep it contained, pretend that desire was just nostalgia in better lighting. But some men don't come back into your life gently. They crash into it. And when the club doors close behind them, when the elevator climb higher and higher, when the penthouse door clicked shut, there's no more pretending. The city was still awake, and so was everything Nate had tried to bury. This is Longing in the City. Chapter 4. The City Never Sleeps. The city was still pulsing when they left the club, but inside Nate, everything was coiled tight. He didn't speak in the cab, didn't glance at Aiden, just stared out the window like it might cool the heat crawling under his skin. His cock was hard the entire ride up, half from memory, half from knowing it was finally going to happen. Again. The doorman didn't even blink, just nodded as they passed like he knew exactly what this was. The elevator was a silent witness. Floors ticked by in soft mechanical hums. Aiden stood beside him, close enough that Nate could smell the sweat still clinging to his collarbone. The scent of sex and cheap bourbon and old want. Neither spoke, but everything between them screamed. By the time they hit the 36th floor, Nate was arching. He opened the door to the penthouse. Aiden stepped in behind him. The place was quiet, cool, minimal. The kind of space built for appearances, not comfort. Marble floors, clean lines, designer furniture nobody ever sat on. Floor-to-ceiling glass showing the city off like a conquest. Still sterile as fuck, Aiden muttered. Nate dropped his keys. It's curated. It's cold. So warm me up. The door clicked shut behind them. A beat, just one. Then, Aiden was on him. Mouth crashing into his like he was starving. Hands gripping Nate's waist. Fingers sliding under the fabric of his shirt. Dragging it up with no patience. Nate groaned, kissed him harder, shoved back like he had wanted to bruise him. They slammed into the hallway wall. Aiden's body was a fucking weapon. Thick chest, hard stomach, muscles tight and ready. Nate's hand tore at his shirt, yanking it over his head, breath shaking. "Jesus, look at you," Nate whispered. Aiden was panting, sweat already shining on his shoulders. "You wore that fucking suit to tease me. I wore it for court." "Bullshit." Aiden grabbed Nate's lapels and spun him, shoved him against the wall, dropped to his knees. No words, just heat. He undid Nate's belt with his teeth, pulled the zipper down slow. Then his mouth was on him. No build-up, no easing in. Wet heat, tongue thick and slick and hungry. Aiden sucked him deep, groaning around his length like he had missed the taste of him in his throat. Nate moaned loud, hand flying to the back of Aiden's head, fingers tangled in that sweat-damp hair. Fuck, you're disgusting," Nate hissed. "God, I fucking missed this." Aiden pulled off with a wet pop, looked up, mouth shiny, eyes wild. "I'm gonna make you come so hard you forget every other man since me." "You think there were others?" Aiden growled and lifted him, carried him. Nate's legs wrapped around his waist as Aiden carried him down the hall like he had weighed nothing. Mouths crashed together, spit smeared between kisses. Nate bit Aiden's lip, made him grunt, shoved his hand down the back of his jeans to grab that thick, sweaty ass. They stumbled into the bedroom, clothes off like they were on fire, buttons popped, zippers tore, fabric hit the floor in wet slaps. The room glowed with city light, cool gold from the skyline spilling across white linen and black tile. Aiden shoved Nate onto the bed and yanked his pants the rest of the way off. Nate's cock slapped up against his stomach, flushed, leaking, thick as fuck. Aiden grabbed it, spat on it, started jerking him off right there, slow and slick and filthy. "You've been holding this for me, haven't you?" Aiden muttered. Nate was gasping, already sweaty. "It's yours. Always was." Aiden crawled over him, hissed him hard, then dragged his tongue down Nate's body, bit his chest, licked between his abs, buried his face in Nate's groin and moaned. "You'll smell like fucking heaven." He sucked him again, this time deeper, sloppier. It ran down his shaft, wetting his balls. Aiden cupped them with one hand, rubbed his fingers behind, pressing against Nate's hole with a filthy smile. "You want it nasty," he whispered. Nate was trembling now. "Don't make me beg." Aiden grinned. "Oh, I want you to beg, but later." He slicked 2 fingers with spit and lube from the drawer. Pressed inside. Nate gasped, legs falling open, cock twitching. Aiden kissed his thigh. "Feels so fucking tight. Jesus." He worked his fingers in slow, curling them, kissing the head of Nate's cock each time he hit that spot that made his spine arch. "Fuck me already," Nate growled. "Stop teasing." Aiden moved fast. Condom, lube, condensed breath. He lined up and pushed in. Low, steady, deep. Nate let out a guttural moan, fingers crawling at the sheets, heels digging into the mattress. Aiden buried himself into the base, held there, kissed the side of Nate's neck. "You good?" Nate turned his head, eyes burning. "You're the only thing that ever felt good." Aiden pulled back and fucked him hard. Deep, driving thrusts. The sound of it obscene. Skin against skin. Lap, slap, lap. Wet dripping. Moans turning to grunts. The kind of fucking that had nothing polite in it. Just heat and memory and ownership. Nate wrapped his legs around him tighter, pulled him deeper, eyes rolling back. "Harder," he gasped. "Don't be gentle. You were never gentle." "I was in love," Aiden growled. "Still are." Aiden groaned, slid his hand under Nate's thigh, lifting him higher, angle sharper. The headboard hit the wall with each thrust now, rhythm brutal. Nate was leaking between them, smearing across their stomachs. Then Aiden spat in his hand, gripped Nate's cock, jerked him hard and fast in time with the thrusts. "Come for me," he panted. "Let me see that pretty face when you lose it." Nate's body tensed. His jaw dropped. And he came, hard, all over his chest, groaning like something broke him inside. Aiden's hips didn't stop. He fucked him through it, deeper now, ragged, breath-catching. Then he growled, low and feral, and came with a final thrust, cock twitching inside the condom, face buried in Nate's neck. They stayed like that for a minute, just panting, sweating, bodies shaking. Then Aiden collapsed beside him, arm thrown across Nate's chest. Their skin was tacky, sheets damp. The air smelled like sex and everything they'd never said. Neither spoke. Until Nate whispered, "That was disgusting." Aiden smirked. "You loved it." "I did." A beat. Then Nate added, quieter, "Don't leave this time." Aiden turned his head, pressed a soft kiss to Nate's shoulder. "I'm already home." Chapter 5. The morning after. The city was hushed. Not silent, but slowed. Like it had come, and now it needed a smoke. Light crept in through the glass, soft and gold, and a little too honest. Far below, Manhattan's streets glistened, wet from some forgotten storm or just the sweat of the night. Traffic lights blinked to no one. Everything was still. Except Nate. He lay sprawled on his back, the sheets kicked down past his legs. His chest rose slowly. The taste of Aiden still lingered in his mouth, wet and spit, and something almost sweet. The bed smelled like sex. Like them. The air was humid with it. His thighs ached from where they'd wrapped around Aiden's waist. His ass was sore, used, tender in a way that made him bite his lip when he shifted. One of his nipples throbbed, bitten probably. There was dried cum on his stomach, his skin tacky with it. He hadn't cleaned up. Neither had Aiden. They hadn't even tried. Beside him, Aiden slept on his stomach, mouth slack, hair a mess. Sweat-dried curls stuck to his forehead. One hand stretched towards Nate's side of the bed, like his body hadn't accepted the distance yet. The sheets were twisted around his hips, his back. Fucking hell, his back was all hard lines and lazy muscle, bruised in places where Nate had scratched. The curve of his ass was half exposed, marked with faint finger dents. His breathing was deep and slow. No tension, no armor. Nate studied him like a crime scene. He looked ruined, but in the way that meant mine again. And that was terrifying. Nate sat up slowly, spine cracking. His body was wrecked in the best, dirtiest way. His cock twitched against his thigh, still half hard, as if it hadn't had enough. He rubbed his face, ran his fingers through his hair, then stood, legs shaky. The hardwood was cold under his feet. His suit was still on the floor, wrinkled, one sock still in a shoe. His shirt was inside out and damp with sweat. The air was thick with the scent of them, funky, musky, raw. He poured a glass of water from the kitchen, drank half. Didn't bother wiping his chin when some dripped down his chest. Outside, the city blinked its eyes open. Inside, he still didn't know what the fuck had just happened. Behind him, sheets rustled. Didn't run this time, came Aiden's voice. Low, sleep heavy, still rough from moaning. Nate turned. Aiden was half propped on one elbow now, eyes slitted and lazy. His smile wasn't cocky. It was something softer, like maybe he was afraid to move too fast. I wasn't planning to, Nate said, voice hoarse. You always used to run. Thought if you left first, it wouldn't count. Nate nodded, jaw tight. Thought it would hurt less. Did it? He met Aiden's gaze. Every fucking time. Aiden shifted onto his side. The sheet slid lower, revealing more of that bruised, perfect body. His abs flexed as he moved. His cock was still half hard too, resting against his thigh, sticky with what they'd done. The silence sat between them, not uncomfortable, just thick. What happens now? Aiden asked, quieter. Nate didn't answer right away. He walked back to the bed, sat on the edge, looked at the man who had shattered him, and somehow still made him feel whole. I don't know, he said. I just know last night wasn't meaningless. Aiden reached for his hand. Their fingers tangled, warm, sweaty, grounding. It wasn't, he said. Not even close. Nate's throat tightened. He hated that it made him want to cry. For now, he said, let's just lie. Aiden didn't push, didn't prod, just pulled him down beside him again. Their bodies sticky, filthy, and still tangled in the mess they'd made. And for the first time in years, Nate didn't care how wrecked the room looked. He was exactly where he needed to be. And this is where the story stops. For now. The city always looked different in the morning, less seductive, more honest. In the dark, it's easy to surrender to heat, to memory, to the way a body fits against yours like it never left. But daylight asks harder questions. Was it just hunger, or was it unfinished love? For Nate and Aiden, the night wasn't just about sex. It was about staying. And staying has always been the harder choice. And maybe you know that feeling. The one where you tell yourself it was just physical, just nostalgia, just two bodies colliding. But deep down, you know it was more. So let me ask you, if someone who once broke your heart showed up at your door tonight, would you let them in? You've been listening to Longing in the City, part of the Whispers in the Dark series. If this story stirred something in you, follow the podcast so you don't miss the next stories. And if you'd like to read the full collection, you can The books are available now on Amazon. Until next time, some nights change your body, but the right one changes everything. Good night.
"30 floors above the skyline, neon rivers in the night, glass and steel and empty silence, none of it feels right. I built towers out of ambition, every victory hollow and cold, a life of gold and perfect armor, but no one left to hold. Then across a crowded room, your eyes cut through the noise. 5 long years of running from you, but I still hear your voice. I'm longing in the city tonight, where the lights burn brighter than truth. Every street sings echoes of us, every shadow whispers you. I was king of a world made of stone, where the nights never felt like home, but your touch breaks through the dark and reminds me I'm not alone. Music shaking through the floor now, bodies moving in the haze. But the moment that I see you, all the years collapse in place. Your smile hits like summer lightning, every memory burning bright, and the past we tried to bury comes alive tonight. I'm longing in the city tonight, where the skyline trembles with fire. Every heartbeat calls your name, every breath takes me higher. I was lost in glitter and gold, in a life that never felt right, but one look from your eyes turns the darkness into light. We were lightning in the pouring rain, 2 wild hearts we couldn't contain, and the storm never faded away. I tried burying you in the noise, in the deals and the pride and the lies, but your love never died. Now the city is roaring tonight, and the stars fall over our skin. All the years disappear in your arms.